Hi, Dana.
Oh, hey there, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. How's my sister today?
You know, she's doing okay. We're still having some problems with her blood sugar, though, and we cannot get a grasp on why. We're thinking it's something to do with the diet, though.
Well, I mean, what are your guys' plans?
Well, she's on a couple different medications right now, including insulin. We do a glucose check every 4 hours to monitor her blood sugar, and it's continuously high, even with all the medication that we're giving her.
Well, does the doctor know about this?
The doctor does know. We're trying to figure out some other alternatives.
Well, what's he doing about it, though?
Well, you know, he comes and sees her on a regular basis, monitors, and I'm in touch with him on a regular basis, letting him know the results of the different tests that we're
Well, then
doing.
he's obviously not a very good doctor. He just doesn't care.
He's a really good doctor. It's just, you know, the disease process that we're working with and trying to find better solutions.
How hard is it to fix this minor problem? She's been here 3 days. That's ridiculous.
I know. We're working on it. And she is getting better, but we just want better results.
Okay, I'm gonna go see my sister
Okay.
now. Hi, sis.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Oh, I hate this food. Tell me you brought me something good to eat.
I brought you your chocolate milkshake and
good.
your double bacon cheeseburger from the Heart Attack Grill, your favorite. And I brought you some snacks just in case they don't feed you enough in between meals because I know it drags.
Yeah, the food here just is terrible.
I know.
They don't feed you anything good. Anytime I ask for something, they tell me I can't have it. It's just, I'm miserable here.
Are you putting in a complaint?
I told my nurse, and she said she would come back later and check my blood sugar and talk to me about it. So
Has your doctor been by to see you?
not yet. He came yesterday, but not yet today. So
I saw Dana on the way in, and she said that they seem to have a hard time controlling your blood sugar even though you're on all these meds. And I suggested to her that maybe the doctor is incompetent, but she said he's good.
I don't know. I think they said it's like a problem with sugar, and so I think like I'm not supposed to have this milkshake and this candy bar.
But just a little bit isn't going to hurt you.
That's what I think too.
Right.
So the medicine should fix it.
Okay. Well, why don't you eat it? I'm going to go to the restroom. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Knock, knock. Can I come in, Mrs. Jones?
Just a minute. Okay, you can come in.
Okay. How are you doing today, Mrs. Jones?
I'm alright.
You feeling better?
A little bit, I guess.
Okay. I saw your sister in the hallway. She's so nice.
Yeah, she is. She brings me whatever I want.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take your blood glucose really quick, okay? So let me just see your finger here. Last time we checked, I know it was a little high, so hopefully it's a little better this time after we gave you the insulin. Turn this. Okay. And it says that it's still at 210. That's really high. I'm going to have to give you insulin again, okay?
Well, why wouldn't the insulin work the first time?
Well, usually it's a problem with your eating habits. I mean, you know you have type 2 diabetes. Do you know how exactly that works or how your eating habits should correlate with that?
I just shouldn't have a lot of sugar, right?
Well, right, but you have to cut down on overall kind of calories, fats, and sugars. Sugars are really important to cut out of your diet, and there are a lot of other alternatives that you could have.
So I could have like rolls and pancakes and stuff, but just not sugar.
Necessarily. You usually want to have just a little bit healthier foods. Maybe something like an oatmeal would be better for you in the morning instead of pancakes.
Oh, well, I don't like oatmeal.
There are other alternatives also. And I even have a book at home because my sister had diabetes too. And so I can give that to you next time when I come in.
Okay.
It'll help.
I mean, what else can't I eat? I mean,
Well, you really, instead of maybe having a cheeseburger, would want to substitute it for something like a chicken breast. Do you like chicken?
yeah, I like chicken.
See, there are things like that that you can eat that are less in calories, less sugar in them. That'll help a lot with your blood sugar, requiring less insulin.
Okay, so I could get out of the hospital faster if I just ate the food that you guys bring me?
Yeah, I mean, we have you on a special diet so that it'll help with your blood sugars. And if you eat those meals, it'll help you recover, and you can get out of the hospital faster and go back home with your family and friends.
I don't like the food though. I mean, is there something that you can give me that like lists what I can eat?
Well, yeah, I can get you a list.
Hi.
Sometimes you just have to make
Hey, sis.
sacrifices.
She's
Hey
telling
there.
me like I can't eat anything that I like. I can't have any cheeseburgers. I can't have pancakes.
But glucose is a sugar problem. Why can't she have a cheeseburger? There's no sugar in there.
Well, I was just letting your sister know that sometimes with diabetes, it's an overall diet problem. Sugar is the main problem, but there are a lot of other foods that break down into sugars. For example, carbs. You just have to be really careful with what you eat. And
So should she get on an Atkins diet then?
No, not necessarily. Well, I'll bring you that book tomorrow. I have a book for her that'll help her teach more about her problem. And I think that it would be better if we could negotiate on maybe instead of you bringing her 3 meals a day, maybe 1 or 2, if you guys would be able to agree with that.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Well, can you give me suggestions about what kind of meals to bring her that might be a little bit more helpful for her health?
I can
I don't want to
definitely
eat
give you.
chicken all the time.
I can definitely give you guys suggestions, and I'm glad we came to this decision.
Okay. Because I am interested in my sister's health. That's the number 1 priority.
I understand very much.
Okay.
Okay, so I referred to chapter 14 in the interpersonal communication or in the interpersonal relationships book. 3 strategies that I used was I timed the encounter. After the sister had been in the room and she had left, I came to talk to my patient one-on-one to discuss the problem. Secondly, I made a request for behavior change. We came to a collaboration of that I would get her information, and she and her sister would perhaps, instead of having 3 outside meals a day, down to 1. So we came to a mutual decision on that, which in the long run will help the patient. And lastly, I used an I statement, as in I think that it would be better that she had 3 meals, 1 meal instead of 3 meals a day. So those 3 things are helping to deal with conflict between a patient and a nurse.